Here's our apartment, number 204. Here's our lock. You slide it out, it's got all these numbers. You punch in the code, then you shut it. It sings to you to tell you that you can come in. First thing you walk into is our kitchen. You can see we've got tons of stuff on our fridge. So fridge, trash, umbrellas. In Korea, you cannot wear your shoes in the house. So we've got a little spot for the shoes. So here's our door. We've got a little eye hole and everything. We got a teapot and a toaster oven. Here is our stove top. You can see there's no oven, that's why we had to get a toaster oven. This is making some tasty foods. She's got 2 cakes and a banana cream pie with meringue on top. We are gas, so every time you want to use something, you have to turn the gas on and then light it and turn it back off. We got lots of shelves. Got drying rack, sink, some other shelves and stuff. Pretty much pack everything into like the tiniest space. Oh, and you can see like our ugly tile. Just randomly we've got some stuff stuck on the tile. It's kind of that way in our whole apartment. Here's a fridge, little itty bitty guy, kind of neat. And then we have a sliding door. Separates the kitchen from the rest of the place. It's got that weird texturing on it. So, open that and walk into our main apartment. Turn around and give you one more look at the kitchen. So you can see it from afar. It's pretty itty bitty, but it's good. It works pretty well. Alright, this is our closet. Our second closet that we made. We got this from the other foreign teacher who is leaving. It's the thing, it pushes up against the ceiling and it pushes up against the floor. And then it's got bars that you can hang clothes on. We bought this little like organizer thing. We're gonna go get another one for our other closet. But that's all our clothes and stuff. And we had 2 twin beds, twins, right? And we didn't need one of them, so we turned one into kind of a makeshift couch. There's Lisa and Gizmo in our bed. Aw, cute Gizmo. And all that stuff. Here is Gizmo's little area. Got her little food bowl and stuff right there. She probably needs some more food. She looks hungry. Here's our closet. Put all our junk in there. There's really not a whole lot. We have to run a dehumidifier in there because the walls in apartments in Korea are made of concrete. There's all our beanbag chairs that we store over there so that when you want to, you can pull them out and throw them around. There's another sliding door. And you can see on the wall, there's some more ugly tile. And then we've got the ugly white, well, it's not really that ugly. The white wallpaper's okay. Then we've got this super ugly flower wallpaper, and then you turn this way, no wallpaper for a second, and then, oh, what do you know, some more ugly wallpaper.
It's the same white wallpaper.
Yeah, that's the same white wallpaper, but I don't know who decorated this place, but they're really crazy.
Showing the ceiling, it's also white.
Oh yeah, you can see the ceiling's white, and they've got some random hooks and stuff, and there's our bright, bright, bright light. But yeah, so yeah, back to the tour. Sorry I spun around so fast. There's our TV and stuff. Oh yeah, but the concrete walls, they you get condensation on them, so we get like wet, moldy walls in our closet if we don't put a dehumidifier in there. There's the 360 and the TV and all that stuff. This is our amazing drying rack. And you can see we can put lots of clothes on there. In Korea, they don't use dryers. So we have to use a drying rack, or else it takes like 3 or 4 days for some clothes to dry, especially if we're doing like our sheets to our bed. That's where we hang up our towels and stuff. It's just like in the dorms, pretty much, in the bathroom. You have to put on shoes before you go in. Turn the light on. These are the light switches, by the way. They're kind of weird looking. This is off, this is on. Kind of strange, but here's our wonderful, you see the giant drain in the middle of the floor. We have to clean that once a week because it gets kind of gross. We've got our amazing shower, and then behind it we've got this cool little mirror. Ooh, you can see me. And I don't know what they did, but they somehow printed stuff on the mirror that you can't see, but when you shower and it gets all misty, you can see like hearts and stuff on the mirror, which is kind of weird. There, and all this junk here, and all that stuff. So, yep, it's a bathroom. It's not the best, and there's some more kind of ugly tile. Oh, and for some reason there's a window to our bathroom. So, I mean, when it gets all like misty and stuff in here, we can let the humidity out. That's kind of a good thing, but it's pretty bizarre to have a window into the bathroom, at least I thought. So you come out, you take your shoes off, you wipe your feet off. This is a shelf for like just random stuff. Here's some of our movies. You get really cheap movies at the, we call it the black market, but it's Myeongdong. There's a guy who sells DVDs. Here's our little like sun porch area. We've got these nice big windows. Too bad they're all textured. You could open up the side windows like that one is. We're gonna have to try and clean those off once it gets warm out, but it's been too cold to really worry about it. But we eat breakfast and stuff out here. Got another hanging closet. I wonder if I can. This is pretty much where we dry our clothes, other than the other dryer that's in there. So we put as much stuff out here as we can, and then we bring stuff inside. Yep, got these nice big windows. Gizmo, we had to get her, we needed another shelf, and there's a little hamper, so we put our shoes and extra stuff out here, and then we let Gizmo jump up here and look out the window. Our window's kind of fogged up because we just showered, but there's a little preschool right out our window. It's got this little weird guy as their mascot, and you can always find our place because you can see this giant green banner from like a mile away. And then there's, you can't really see it, but there's a by the way, it's that yellow sign over there. And then I don't know if you can really see it, but you can see some mountains like right there. So you can see some of the mountains at our window. It just depends on how foggy it is. Here's our bizarre washing machine. Some detergent and stuff. You can see it's all in Korean. So when we got here, we had no idea how to use it. When you put clothes and stuff in, it sings to you a little short song, and then when it's done, it sings like crazy, which is pretty hilarious. And look, what do you know? It's the bathroom. So that's our apartment. We thought we should give you guys a tour. It's not the best tour ever, but now you know what our place looks like. So say bye, Lisa.